you haven't watched Oshinoko and do not want spoilers, please skip this video because for today's lyric analysis, we're going to talk about the anime's opening song, Idol by YOASOBI. As usual, from the title Idol, it means idol, but this will later take part as a wordplay because the main character here is named Ai Hoshino, and it will talk about Ai, which means love, but can also mean Ai as in misery. The song starts with a rap, which shocks me a little because hello? Ikura-san? Her rap is so cute. And it follows with a cult-like music, which gives us a vibe of an idol concert where they're performing in front of thousands of people who worship them. For my interpretation, the song talks about the high expectations the public has for idol and how it developed both healthy and unhealthy per-social relationship, because it can be healthy if you know your limits, and yeah, how the whole thing affects the idol themselves. If you watch the music video, you can see that there's two kinds of Ai, and there's also two little bunnies, the pink one and the black one. The pink one represents her persona, which is a part of her that she wants to show the world. You can think of it as a mask of good things the world expects from her. As you can also see in the performing scene, the one on the stage is the pink bunny, not the black one. But this is not entirely her, because the black one, her shadow, is also a part of her that she hides from the world, which I love because the detail of the music video is amazing. Because there's a scene where she's naked, which is a part that she hides, and it shows her covering it with a sign that says keep out. Oh yeah, also this persona and shadow is all reference from Carl Jung's theory on how human psyche or human mind is divided, but I tried to simplify it, I guess. And yes, there's a lot of people who have troubles on over-identifying themselves into their persona that they start to lose track of who they actually are. Being an idol, receiving lots of love, represented by the big heart there, Ai has trouble processing them with both sides of her. From the lyrics itself, we can try to divide them into three perspectives. The first one is the fans, the people who admire her. The second one is the antis, the jealous members, the stalkers, basically people who hate her. And the third one is from Ai herself. First perspective is from the fans, the people who support her. There's a lot of part that shows admiration to her, how they're curious about every little thing about her and wanting to know more, and how Ai is the dazzling star, perfect tensai idol that captures their heart. Why I say this is from the perspective of the people who support her is because there's a part where they ask, what's your type? Who's your partner? And the idol answers with, I don't know what that means, hehe. But then the fans answered it with, I can't tell if it's a truth or a lie, but those words make me fall in love with you again. And from my interpretation, this basically means that the fans probably deep down already know that their idol have private lives, that they are dating, they're probably having sex right now in their apartments, but they don't care. They still love them, or at least the image that they're showing. It's still a little conditional because there's also a line that says, don't show your weakness, don't let people know this unknown side of you. But at least it's still like healthy because you sell this image, I'm eating it. Like there's a line being held there and they're not crossing it. The second perspective is from the antis, the jealous members, the stalkers, basically people who hate her. Towards the middle of the song, in the second chorus, there's a change of voice, which means there's a change of perspective. This part shows how Ai is the center and the only one people cares about, the one everyone knows, and us, probably here refers to the other Bikomachi members, are just the supporting roles. And jealousy is inevitable because they're an idol too, they want to shine too. Later on, it also shifts perspective to the antis or stalkers, seeing how it says things like, you're not perfect, I won't forgive you, you have to be the brightest star, which again shows how inhuman their views are towards their idol. This is where they cross the line because the first perspective from the fans, well, they love the idol, but they don't dig into their personal life. They simply accept what they're served. While the second part, the stalkers, crosses that line of work and private life. And when they found out how their idol is actually human, is actually dating, they're the ones who get hurt. The third perspective is from Ai herself. In the bridge, I think we shifted again into Ai's POV and how she said she built her whole career from lies and she felt guilty. It messed up with her mental health, but she actually hoped that these lies can one day be a truth, because it's not that she doesn't want to love everyone, it's just that she doesn't know how to until Aqua and Ruby came into her world. Which is why towards the end of the video you can see her holding the bunny head suit, but once she saw her children she threw it away, came running into her children and hugged them, which I think represents how she finally let go of that persona and actually tries to learn how to love as her, as Ai Hoshino. And she did it! She finally learns how to love someone, and in the end of the song, she finally, without lying, for the first time and the last, said the word, I love you. At first, I did not want to watch this anime because I'm really sensitive to things related to mother and death. But I love how this anime and the song highlights the problems, the toxicity that exists in idol industry, but not just from the fans, but also from the industry itself, how it actually sells the parasocial relationship because they actually prohibit their idols to date. They always push them to appear perfect, they starve themselves, then create this image that everyone will love and everyone falls for it. Which is why I think how this whole thing says that idols are skillful liars are accurate, because yeah, that's what they're trying to sell. But then again, it is never healthy to sell this perfect image, because I cannot count how many times the internet has overly praised someone, worshipped someone. Just then after a while, this person who receives huge spotlight get into a scandal or trouble, and then everyone cancels them, everyone hates them. So I just wanted to say that everyone in this world are humans with flaws. There is not one person that is perfect. Some are just better at hiding it than others. So yeah, know your limits, and if you think humans always disappoints you, including yourself, just stop loving humans, start loving anime characters. It's a good solution for me. So yeah, that's all from me. Again, this is a song that is free for interpretation. This is just mine and how I see it. I really appreciate your like, your comment, your subscribes, your follows. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Bye bye!